Hi guys, I think today I'm going to make some backgrounds for some tags using, I don't have very many of them, but the Dilutions paint and then whatever distress paints I have, which is only Grand Espresso and Uncharted Mariner. But they work best for this technique because they're highly pigmented. So that is why I'm choosing them. So I'm going to need a baby wipe, a baby wipe. I was looking for those before I turned the camera on, and then I forgot to finish looking for those. Be right back. Hello, welcome to my channel. It's Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. I forgot to say that part. I've been trying to say other parts first. Also, I want to try this with regular paints as well, just so you can have an idea. So I've got a couple heavy body ones, and here's the one that's open. That's my favorite. Here it is. And I'm guessing that, you know, the cheap craft paints would be similar to these. And this on my hand is just so I stop hyperextending my thumb. I've been having some issues with my hand. Like, this part of my hand was hurting. But then, for some stupid reason I don't even understand, I just, totally hyperextended my thumb last night and this morning twice. So, one time I was pointing, and the other time there wasn't a reason. Oh, he got all wet. Whoops. So yeah. But anyway, that's a little much. Let's just want to... So you see, this comes out really light because it's still good. I still like this color. Don't get me wrong. So I'm just using a baby wipe to apply some color. And I'm just trying to put just the littlest bit, and then I kind of smush it off a little bit. But and if I were thinking, I would have done this through a stencil. But that's alright. I'll do another color through a stencil. And I kind of lost some of that other color. But, you know, it gives you a subtle background. And then, how about if we just... Is this the one where you can take paint off if it's still wet? Oh, yeah, I think so. Oh, got a little flippy on that one. Mariah might fix that, or it might still be there. We'll see. You just got to be careful with the flippies. Also, I can't remember which version of this is that this is. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I like that. Okay. So if you get it while it's still wet enough, you can get some of the paint off. And I guess it doesn't matter what kind of paint you use. Just use a baby wipe. Or, you know, something wet. It has to be wet. And be careful if you're using a stencil, because you might have little flippy bits, so you don't want to press too hard and hurt your stencil. Oh my goodness. So that's kind of a fun background. Okay, let's do another one. Should we do a Dilutions one this time, or let's... Oh yeah, I have opened this. What do I need? I need a little palette. I'm just going to use this little piece of acrylic right here. That way. Let's see. Just going to kind of go there and there. And for Patricia, a third place. Sorta. And then I guess I should use a another wipe for my opposite cool colors, right? Ow, 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 ow. I want a little bit of yellow ochre, and I kind of want to mix it with a little bit of this Sunset. It is two different consistencies, so I'll need to mix it up with a brush. Brush. Oh, this brush should work as well as anything. And that's a little bright still. It's way bright. Do a little bit more yellow ochre. It's just that sunset is so bright and I didn't want it quite that bright. Or I could have just gone for yellow ochre. Now I'm going to have all this paint I got to do something with. But that was definitely, this is now a weird orange. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of blue because, I don't know, I just don't like it how it is. So I'm like, well, what can we do? Put opposite on the color wheel, see what happens. I think opposite of like an orangey would be. See, now we got a nice grungy, dirty, I don't know what it is. Probably just made a color that's already, that I already have. So let me just, but you know, play with your colors and mix them up and have fun with them. I did do something like this once before. See, I'm just repeating videos now. So we're gonna, well, I kind of need the colors. Okay, let's see. Let's try another one of these. So I want to do the orange on the blue and the blue on the orange. Does that make sense? I should get my little sponge, but I think, did I do it like this last time or did I use my sponge? I don't know. That's not too horrible. Get a little bit up here. Just don't want too much on there. And then some blue. This is the blue I used, right? Like you can tell me. Oh, Nathan's sugars are high. Yay. That'll go off every 5 minutes till he takes care of it. It's just him and I today. Might have a little bit too much on there. Yep, too much. What do you do when that happens? I don't know. Just make a mess. More of a mess. Go back over it with the orange and let it dry and then come back again and see if you can do it. Let's see. So it's a little bit, I think I'm going to come back, a little liquidy I think is what I was trying to say. So I'm going to come back in with a little sponge and take some off because I just don't like what it was doing. Yeah, still not great. And I didn't wait for this to dry, but I'm still going over it. But it's a background, so, you know, what do? You give it a minute, and maybe, just maybe, you end up putting a little gesso on there. And pushing it to the back and doing something else over it, but I don't know. I need some tag backgrounds. This is just watercolor, 140 pound watercolor paper that I'm using. If I was using mixed media paper, it would be probably smoother, and I might not have as much issue. I don't know. Oh, got a little blue on there too. Fun. Wasn't planning on using blue on there. Let's see. What if we use the colors we used to use? Oh, that's way more than I wanted anyway. Oh, goodness gracious. It's just me trying to make a video and not succeeding very well. It's going to be like super bright. Going to mix it a little bit like that and dull it down just a little bit. And then, what else? Don't love this color. This is Desert Sand, but see, it's not super pretty. But maybe if I mix the two a little bit, I don't know. Just gives me a little bit of a variation. I don't know. Which means now I can kind of bring in a little bit of that color too, just to see, not loving it. It's not a happy tan. It's a weird, kind of a weird tan. I don't know. But what happens if I don't love these? Well, then you just cut them into flower petals and make a flower with them. That's all. I'm just gonna add a little smushiness because I can. Because who knows? We're just making backgrounds. Just play with paints. That's all I'm saying. Wipes and paints. Why not? This is very similar. This is a balmy night. Oh, I love this color. I love a balmy night. Put way too much out. Oh, look, getting stuff in our way here. Get a little orange on here. It's alright. Because I might use that. That's kind of cool. Use that to my advantage. I don't mind these two colors together. Put that over there. So maybe we'll just do a, and then do a little ombre kind of a thing happening, right? And then do the, oh, that was lovely. My thumbprint, my fingerprint right in the middle there. There we go. Got my fingerprint down here too. That's alright. So there's a background. I could go ahead and get a clean wipe. And do a stencil. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to do more of an all over background kind of a stencil. Oh, come on, one of these. They're all stuck together now. Oops. Of course, now it's been sitting and it probably is not going to do anything. Just trying to take off some of the paint back there. Oops, see, flippies. Gotta watch out for those flippies. Not gonna do it all over. I'm just gonna do it in a couple places. Especially if I can get it into like a detailed space. There we go. See, that's fun. A little something in the corner up here. Ooh, I should grab out, oh, where did I put them? They're in this pile up here, I think. Let me find them real quick. The roses. Okay. So yeah, that came out cool. Let's see, this is dry now, so there's not much I can do to it other than maybe add something. And here we go. Now, I know I put the coins up there. Where'd they go? There they are. Thought maybe I could just put some paint through. Or ink. I might even do ink. Because ink will not hate me as much as paint does. Do I want black on? It's kind of a reddish. Sure, we'll take that chance. Helps if you don't move the stencil. So, if you don't like a background you made, just go over it with stencils. Oh, yep, that'll be every 5 minutes. I don't always cover the whole thing. That way it looks a little bit more aged or whatever. But really like this stencil. This is from PM Artist Studio. I don't have the thing on there. It's something. Look, search coins. Or timestamp this and say, I really want to know what that was, and I'll find it for you. But you need to timestamp it if you have a question about anything. So, yeah, there's that. What if I just put a little bit of the blue on here in a few places, like maybe 3 places, for those people that like the 3. Nope, 3's not enough. Let's Uncharted Mariner is a little bit darker. So maybe do 3 of each one, and this one can be together. Maybe this one have a little bit of the darker on it. And now all the colors are just mixing. It's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no plan. I just wanted to play. That's all. Okay, I'm going to let that dry a minute. This needs something. What does it need? Should I make better circles? Tempting to make circles, but it's not a big enough pen to make like really good circles for me. See, that's as big as I can get for the circles. So I have to like spread them out and make them bigger. But I can start with that. So I just want to do like a few little bits here and there. And I probably could have settled with the smaller circles if I had just been patient with myself. There you go, that spreads them out a little bit. But what does Gail do? She does this little... Oh, nope, that didn't do it. Now they're wonky, weird. She does it with her, Yep, we're going with wonky weird now. Let's just go with wonky weird. That's what you do. You just make them all like that. That's how you do it. You just... If you mess up once, you mess up at least 3 times so that you can make it look on purpose. There we go. Oh, those got really wonky. Let those dry for a minute. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. This one, I think I want to do a darker... something... You know I'm going to bring out the pens. These are Thule art. Some of mine are Posca and some are Thule art. Thule in love. Oh, they're just enough lighter so that I can, well, get a funny little teardrop. And now I can't take that thing off till I'm done with this card, this tag. Oh, now it's not doing the teardrop. Doing really wonky things. Don't trust your pens. It's alright. It's background. We're not going to stress about it at all. We might stress about it a little. Alright, so there. I did 3, okay? You guys happy that I did 3? Because, you know. What else might we want on here? Maybe take a card, going through the, go through these a little bit. Take my, it's not a credit card, it's a gift card is what it is. And apparently I'm into tag backgrounds this week. I already made my watercolor video for next Wednesday, and then the one for this past Wednesday was also watercolor. Alright, I might want to cross these a little bit here and there. Or not. There we go. Just, now that'll need to dry because that's a little on the thick side. But that makes, and now I've got some dimension too, but a little bit, because those lines I use the credit card with are kind of thick. So they'll dry. Do we want straight lines on this or not? Or is that gonna mess us up? Maybe, maybe not. Just, I'm not counting them. They're going on thick though. I'll give you that. The credit card's fun because you just can get some linear lines, you know, horizontal, vertical, whatever, and you don't have to do any perfect cross hatching or anything like that. You just, I don't know, you just put it where you see a space that you might want to put a line. And hope that you do it straight each time, because it's not imperative that it be straight, but it is more pleasing for my eye if I do it straight. Alright, so we got some sharp lines, weird blobs, and then we've got that other roundy pattern in the background. And then, you know, we could put a focal point on it, or it can just be like that. What about this one? Oh, I want the crackle stamp for this one. Where is my crackle stamp? Oh, I put it in different places, different times. I think it's in here. Oh, we also have that too we could use. Let's see. Crackle stamp. Crackle stamp, crackle stamp. Oh, yeah, I'm doing it. What are you doing here? Crackle stamp, crackle stamp. It's not your fault. There you go, Carrie. That was for you. Carrie thinks it's funny that I can pretty much do smelly cat to just about anything. So, and apparently I do it without realizing that I do it. So it's just kind of funny. It's funny, isn't it funny? To put down the words. Where is my... Just throw stuff. I noticed Gail was throwing stuff on her channel. I was like, oh, she's turning into me. Sometimes you're just like in doing the thing and you kind of don't want to stop. Oh, that goes, I like them that way. So that's making that decision. Turn this into a tag. Not sure if this will be one of my swap tags or not. I got, yeah, in Makers, we do a monthly swap. Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists. And my swap partner this month is Julie Torrens. You can go check out her channel. She's making a summer journal right now. So I'm excited. Hopefully she'll like anything that I send her. That's still wet. That needs to dry. That needs to dry. You guys know I like blue and yellow and blue and orange. I'm kind of weird like that. Let's see. Ooh, it's sticky. Alright, I don't want to do that on these, but I might want to do it on... Do I want to do it on this? Maybe. Black. Alright, I kind of want it to be kind of straight, so what should I put it on? I might put it on this. It'll probably come off. That's alright. It's not the end of the world. Oh, look! Sugars are still high! Or he hasn't turned off the thing yet, anyway. Here we go. There you go, 1, 2, 3. How's that? Add a little bit of something there with that. I guess I should put that back in the envelope so I don't drive myself crazy later having to put away every little thing because I didn't. Alright, let's do something. I want to do something with the roses, right? Which is why I brought them out. I should have more. Yes. Get off there. Alright, I've got this pink. I wanted to find the bigger roses, but maybe I didn't get them out the other day like I thought I did. That is a bright pink, but that is okay. We're just going to take our dirty old, because we're okay with that. And, hey, I never did the orange and pink, did I? I was gonna, and then I never did. Alright, there's my orange and pink. We can pretend this was for... Alright, let's... Oops. Oh no, I wanted to use... Pay attention, pay attention. These, I think. These are cool. Now I need a clean one. There we go. Would have made more sense for me to do a another color background so then I could come through and do these pink, but that's alright. We're gonna go for like kind of a monotone kind of a deal. Alright, I wonder if those match up. They probably don't. Why would they? Because that would just be... Alright. Kind of wet. It got a little too wet. What do we suppose this one is? Is there a whole one? Yeah. Just going to match those flowers up and come off the side here. And just kind of give them another, finish them off on this side a little bit basically. But my wipe is like way too wet. And this one, there we go. Who knew that you could even do that, huh? I got my edge and then I just finished it on the other side, and then we have some solid on this side. That's cool. So these are from PM Artist Studio too, and this is a design by Carrie the Crafter. Same Carrie the Crafter that finds it amusing that I, you know, do the smelly cat thing. Alright, this needs, let me dry this real quick and I'll be back. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to outline, well, let's just start with one and see how we do. Using a Posca pen that's fairly thin, and I'm also pressing down really lightly. Let's see. His sugars are still high. My 22-year-old has type 1 diabetes, so he has a continuous glucose monitor, which tells us things like when his sugars are high. He's supposed to get a correction when his sugars are high. Let's see, which way is this? Pay attention, lady. Nope. Wait, we came off of this way. I don't know. I just... Does anybody know how I did this before? There, I think that's it. Close to it, anyway. I just want... Actually, I think that might be it. Okay. What else have we got in here in this little flower doodly-doo? Well, that one wasn't quite as, this one might be better because it's got, I can see it better. It came out a little more clear. Not the stencil's fault, tell you that much. Mine. It's user error. Well, plus the technique. We can blame the technique. That's alright. I think, so I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Probably need to do one more to make it 3, but for now I'm just doing this. And then it's not coming out quite as I planned, especially since, you know, I did this weird thing. Alright, I might start over because this is not what I wanted. I mean, it's not bad. I could just come ahead and just follow this one too, and it's just going to be a background. This way I have 3 that are outlined. But what I might have wanted to do is let me do another one. Do it a little different this time. Do the pink and orange again. Oh wait, is that still over here? Yep, I don't have anything down because I gave up on that. So just... Alright. Just take that out of there, it'll be fine. And cleaner wipe. Hopefully it's a little drier now. Don't you hate when like you have an idea of what you want to do, but it doesn't always come out in the wash, you know, so to speak. And we'll do a little bud up here. And we'll half open one down here. Alright. I think what I want to do, I don't know what I want to do. Do you guys know what I want to do? I don't know. I love these roses and I want to play with them, and I want to add that's too wide anyway. Well, let's try. Where are you? Alright, I had to practice see which outline I like better. Which I still don't know. Alright, we're gonna go for drama, and let's see, let me start with the thinner. I'm just outlining the entire flower this time. And then I'm going to thicken that line. Probably should have left a little outline of the, now that I think of it. Too bad I didn't think of it before. Of the darker color around the rose is what I was trying to say. Like that. Alright, I'm going to attempt to go thicker. And if you're lucky, I'll edit this part and fast forward it. But if you're not lucky, then all I did was merge the videos on my phone and not transfer it to my iPad and edit it. But that's alright. Not the end of the world. Here, I'll pause this. You don't have to watch me outline every little bit. You get what I'm doing. Okay, so I did that. And then I think I just want to go, see, then we're gonna, is this my biggest one? This is my biggest. Alright, I don't want to have to spend all day doing polka dots, so I'm just going to do them this size, because this is the biggest size I can do without having to actually like do much more than just press the pen down. And that's the most fun polka dot, is where all you have to do is press the pen down. And if they end up being different sizes, that's okay. But if I do a nice 90-degree angle here, then I should get fairly round. And I'm not being precise. They're not, because, you know, I can't get it perfect, so I'm going to do it imperfectly on purpose. Does that make sense? And I might not even do the whole card. I might just do like down there, and then like maybe a little bit up here. "90-degree angle, Darcy. Do a 90-degree angle." And then, so that's sort of 3 spots, except for that's like, so I might just do a little bit over here. There. And then I'm going to take a smaller white one, if I have one. Oh, this one's a little bit messed up, but yeah, that'll give me a smaller dot to go around the flowers. And just real simple like that. And I think I'm going to take a thin marker, and you'll see lines. Where there weren't polka dots, I put lines. And now the roses kind of stand out a little bit, I think, maybe. I don't know. I wanted to do something cute and kitschy, fun and kitschy, and with the roses. I saw something one day I saw that was really cool with the black and white polka dots on roses, which I can't find again, so I can't see how they did it, but this gives you an idea of it. So let's see, we did that one, and this is a background one, and didn't I have like 2 more? What'd I do with them? Anybody know? Oh my goodness, here's one. I know there's at least one more. Hold on, that one's next week. Oh my goodness. Oh, right here. Alright, so there we go. I did at least those 4. Maybe I did another one that I lost by now. I don't know. But for now, I've got these 4 backgrounds that I made using some stencils and paint and baby wipe and some Posca markers. And or actually I didn't even, well, I did use some Posca or Tule art. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a delightful day. Love you guys.